Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get a truly sweat-proof makeup look. And this is tried and true because I actually used this method on a pregnant woman. She was shooting outside. I live in LA. We're currently in a heat wave. So it was very hot, like in the 80s, 90s. And this little trick that I used allowed her face to stay sweat-free throughout the entire shoot. And I was shocked. This was something I've had in my kit for years, but never really used. I'm not sure why. And it worked wonders. So I decided to try it on myself underneath a full glam. And yeah, show you how you can get a totally sweat-proof look if you want to just have a full glam moment on one of these hot days. If you like this video, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. So this is the magical product that stops sweat. It's called Sweat Stop, no less. And let me tell you, this baby works and I love it. So what you're gonna do is apply this to your skin using a cotton pad, or I'm actually using toilet paper because I was out of cotton pads. And you're just gonna apply this to your bare naked skin before you apply any makeup or products. You'll kind of feel your skin start tightening up, which is good because it means it's working. At this point, your skin might be starting to feel a little dry, so just take some moisturizer and go ahead and place it right on top. Also, don't forget SPF. For foundation, I'm using my L'Oreal Pro Glow, and I'm applying it to this big fluffy brush. This isn't really a foundation brush, but I've been liking applying my makeup this way because it goes on super fast and easy because it's such a large brush, and it just diffuses the product really well, so there's nothing really thick sitting on your face. In the summertime, I like to wear as little makeup as possible, even on a full glam. For contour, I'm taking my black opal foundation stick, and I believe this is in the shade Chestnut, and I'm just sort of roughly drawing the areas of my face that I want to contour, being cautious of my baby hairs, and just doing the best I can. I kind of pinch the brush to make it a little skinnier around the nose area. And I just have it deposited on the back of my hand and just taking a little bit on the brush and then placing it in the areas I want to contour. One trick with cream contour, if you're lazy or you just don't have the time to really blend to perfection, you can just use it as an underpaint and apply a light layer of foundation on top, and it's going to go ahead and do the blending for you and diffuse the look. For concealer, I'm going in with my Kevin Aquan, and I'm just sort of highlighting the face, and I'm also using this to help snatch my nose and kind of clean up any of the areas where the contour might have not been in the places I wanted it. That's why I always do contour first, because the concealer and the highlight really can correct anything that looks a little wonky at the end. And I'm just using a flat brush here, snatching that nose. For additional blending, I'm just taking my beauty blender and blending out any harsh lines. Make sure to set your makeup. I'm just using this Charlotte Tilbury powder and a puff pad, and I was really like smacking my own face. I'm not sure why. But yeah, just go ahead and set that so you don't have transfer. For the areas on my face I wanted to highlight, I'm just baking with my Kat Von D translucent powder, just so it's a little bit brighter in those areas. And this is where things went wrong. I somehow got a little bit of water in that powder, and I said, cut the cameras, and then my remote wasn't working, and shit just went south. Give me a moment. And we're back. Still feeling a little bit of moisture on my face, and I'm hoping it's not gonna leave a little splash, but I just gave myself a mini pep talk and said, carry on, the show must go on. And let's see, what am I doing here? I just got a different beauty blender because I think I realized it was actually the sponge that had a droplet of water on it and not where I was dipping the powder. Okay, the show must go on. Now I am contouring with my Anastasia Beverly Hills. just in the areas I already contoured and kind of setting that area as well. Nothing too harsh, just reinforcing what I already did. Now I'm taking a matte concealer for my eyelids. I didn't want to use the Kevin Aquan on my eyelids because it's a little too creamy, and since I'm going to be applying some eyeshadow, something matte that's really just going to stay put is ideal for this step. And I'm just using this as a primer for my eyeshadow and brushing it over my whole eyelid. Honestly, just using that same concealer brush I used earlier. And then I just go ahead and set that lid with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. I was feeling wild, I was feeling colorful, so I'm just going in with this matte berry shade. It's part of the Milani Gilded Desires palette, just the matte ruby type shade, and I'm just sort of applying generously in my crease and working out a shape that I think looks nice eventually once I blend it to the point where it actually looks good. Then, taking that same concealer brush, I'm dipping into the shimmery pink color in the palette and applying on the lid. My thought here is that if there's a little bit of concealer left on the brush, it's going to act to kind of wet the lid a little bit so that the shimmer will stick better, and it worked. This is a good technique if you're in a pinch. I feel like using the same brushes really has an overall good effect because you're blending in products that are already on your face, and it just creates a really cohesive look. You don't need to dirty 1900 brushes every time you do a look. I guess I'm pleased with this little moment I created here, as you can tell by my shimmy. And so I decided to go in with a wing here. This brush is not ideal, I will be honest. I don't know where my eyeliner brush that I like is, but I'm making do with this, and I'm starting at the outer corner and then going to my inner corner because I've been really feeling this like fox eye moment. Not super hardcore, super like precise fox eye, but just like bringing the eyeliner all the way into the inner corner, I feel like really makes the eye look nice. And I went ahead and applied my fake eyelashes off camera, and now I'm just applying some Milani blush and using the highlight from my Milani palette. This is just a whole Milani moment. And highlighting my upper lip, lower lip, nose, inner corner. And then I'm just using my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk because I wanted a really simple look to complement this eye. And then I top it off with my Fenty Pro Kisser Clear Lip Gloss because it is my absolute fave. And here's the final look. Rosy, pink, glam, and sweat-proof, baby.